Okay, looks like I'm live. This is Joe at Top Click Joe, where you can ask me anything. Let me get back to comments. So if anybody has a comment, and I can try to answer that. Now I'm by myself today. Usually I have somebody helping, so that makes it easier to answer comments. So I might have to look in a minute and then, talk about that. But today, what I want to talk about is, how if you're a business, and let's just call yourself a carpet cleaner. And on your website, you have forms, okay, that have to be filled out. So, and then usually when the forms get filled out, half the people you can't even get a hold of. The other 20% tell you they never filled out a form. And we all, as an agency owner, we all run through these problems all the time. And I'm going to show you a solution that we're working on at Top Click Joe with our clients on how to rectify that, how to fix that. Okay. Number one, I want to share my screen. Let me just go here to share, and I'm going to share my screen real quick. I want to show you something that's really interesting. Okay, as you can see, we got an infinity screen here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to ChatGPT. So we use a lot of different AI tools. This is just one of 30 of them. We have a lot. In fact, when you look over here and you look at AI help sites, these are all the AI software we use, all of this. Okay. Anyway, let me go back to here. This is ChatGPT. So what I asked it was, can you tell me what percentage of people who fill out business website forms actually reply when the business tries to contact them? I already knew the number. And if you look at this right here, this is true. So between 20 and 60% will actually answer the phone, reply to an email, something like that, right? That's if you have 10 people that filled out forms, 2 to 6 of them will respond to you. It's been an ongoing problem for agencies for ages, okay? And so we are working on some ways to fix that, and we've been testing it, and we have some real numbers. I'm just going to talk to you about it here in a second. So what happens is this. This is a brand new client, True Clean Hardwood. All right. So if I go back, let me do something different. Let me just open another window, True Clean Hardwood. Okay. Let me copy this real quick. Let me just show you something here real fast. I'm going to show you, paste. I don't want to go to the thank you. I want to go back to truecleanhardwood.com. Let's go here. Okay. So I'm on the page. I'm going to go home. Okay. Let me just go home. Well, this is working out really good, isn't it? It was work. How funny is this? All right. Hold on. All right, this is crazy because it's live, and this is crazy that it's not, something's wrong. I'm a little embarrassed now, man. Hey, if somebody's watching, I'm sorry, but something happened. He's a new site. We just started working with him. Let's see, is there anything else? No? I know what it is. Hold on 1 second. Let me stop sharing because I can't show you the sensitive material. I know what's going on. Let me get back over here. That's cool. You get to see me actually making a mistake live. So I'm going to do something really quick here. I'm going to move some stuff out of my way. You can't see what I'm doing down here. I'm sorry, but I need to grab something right here. Okay. Not that. Hold on, wrong one. Okay. Give me 1 second. I know this is crazy, but I'm about to do it here. All right, here we go. Now I can do something about it. Let me get rid of that. Let me pull these back. Let me pull this over here so you can see it. We're starting to use landing pages. That's why I couldn't get to it. I didn't know the URL for the landing page we were using. But let me just do this. All right. Let me go back to Sharon so I can show you this. Let me go back to here. Let me share my screen again, okay? So let me share my screen. I don't have my tech person. Of course, it has all this. Okay. Most websites have, like they have a hero section with a headline and all this. Now, we're just now starting to do this, right? We're just now working with this client. He's one day in. So we're going to be testing some stuff. And this is a landing page for hardwood floor refinishing. Anyway, so when people fill out these forms right here, like, yes, I need something ASAP. Here's my name. Here's my email. You can see all the emails I got. I got a bunch of them. Here's my phone number. And here's what's the best time to contact anytime. And I'm not a robot. And I submit. Now, this is where most people make a mistake. So when I submit it, this is, remember, this is a brand new client. Let me get rid of this one now because I already have this. Let me move this back over so you're looking at this. All right. Thank you for contacting us. That's what most websites, this is what they have. What we're doing with our clients, since we have video editors, we have graphic artists that work with our clients, we're getting them to do a video right here. Okay. So what they're doing is they're talking to the client on a video. Now, usually what happens when they fill out that form, I like my clients to have like some type of a discount, because I understand that, like we just showed you here, 2 to 6 people might respond to the form. We got to get them to respond. And the way we do it is we have a video with some type of a deal. All right. So they're going here. Not only that, if this doesn't work, how many of you have ever heard of BombBomb? Anyway, at Top Click Joe, this is an ad that we're about to run for website design, okay? Because we do website design at Top Click Joe. This is our email sequence right here, right? So we have, in fact, I did this one, although I have copywriters that work at Top Click Joe. I did this one because I just wanted to get it done. My copywriters could have done a better job, but I think it's good. Anyway, what happens is, this is BombBomb. It's a video that you can insert into your email. So we're going to send this as a link in email. We're going to email it, and we're also going to SMS text it. Here's what we've learned so you understand. We do a lot of email sequence testing. We'll send emails out. We'll have like 5 sequence emails. We do fairly well at it, but when we do SMS, we have about a 90% open rate and about a 60% close rate from that. It's double what email is, because when you're on your phone, of course, you see a text that dings and you're looking at it and you're doing something right away. So we're using video. So imagine this thank you page, the thank you page over here. Let me get rid of this now. Imagine the thank you page having a video like this, something like this, where there's a, listen to the video, 1-minute video. And it's like, now this isn't the type of video you would do. Like, this is for my marketing right here. Anyway, this goes through, it's 1:38, so it's not very long. And then maybe we have a deal for them, right? Let's say he has to own a hardwood floor cleaning company, okay? That's what he does. Maybe it's a free estimate, which he does anyway, but you get there's a 10, 15, 20% off coupon or something that you're going to give that client if they book a call today and book a bid. All they got to do, we're not even telling them that they got to work with this guy. All he's saying is, hey, if you book time with me today for me to come out and give you a proper estimate, look at your floor to see if it's in fair shape, good shape, or excellent shape, whatever it is, or bad shape. And that way you can give an estimate. Then, because on hardwood floors, you might have light scratches. It doesn't need full refinishing. All it needs is screen and recoat. Now, I know this because I owned a restoration company. We did hardwoods for 27 years. I know a lot about what my clients already do because I did it in my own business for nearly 3 decades. But having a video with some kind of deal is going to help you get those people to answer their phone or answer a text. because you'll even say, I'm going to send you a text. Like, let's say you don't hear from them in a day and the next text is a little bit better deal, maybe, or something, right? Like you think of something to give them. So that's what we're doing at Top Click Joe. We're not just, I don't want to leave it like this. I want there to be a video of the owner. I love owner operators. A lot of my clients are owner operators because they're smaller businesses. And we have several large companies also that we work with that do millions a month in business. But most of my clients are low, they're new at this, or they're trying to get business. They don't have a lot of money. They're a one-man truck. They're an owner operator. I love owner operators in the beginning because I can sell them to the client and they can sell themselves, because imagine the owner shows up not only to do the bid, but they also do the work, the guy with 20 years experience, instead of, you look at some of these big franchises and it looks really cool on TV, the commercials, but that's not who's showing up to your house. It's the guy with 3 months experience showing up to your house, maybe, right? You have no idea who's showing up to your house. So when you have an owner operator, we like to use that hard so people understand that, look, if there's a problem, I'm not going to tell you, I got to call the boss. I am the boss. The buck stops with me. So you see what I mean? So we'll use ChatGPT to figure some stuff out. Like, do you know that a lot of people use Google for search, right? We use it also. We do a lot of advertising. We know that ChatGPT will probably be the next big advertising platform. Hint, hint, hint. Okay. So even if I'm doing a search, top keywords for hardwood floors. I was just testing it out for search, and I also use Google to see what they say. Well, these are really good searches, and I already know this is a top search, right? Service near me. If you live in Charlotte, you might say Charlotte, North Carolina, whatever, and go on and on. But it gave me all the top 7 keywords. And not only did it do that when I was in ChatGPT, so think you can do this. What are the top keyword searches for hardwood flooring finishing in the United States? It even gives me some extra stuff at the bottom, like grind. And I went there and it shows me all these keywords and is it the competition, the cost per click, like for Google Ads, Microsoft Ads, DuckDuckGo, all that kind of stuff. And it's showing me the type of searches, although this has nothing to do with refinishing most of these. But I do have a client that has a flooring store these would be great keywords. So these are nationwide searches, and I'm not going to use a keyword that's 300 nationwide. That's nothing, right? We might build a page for this in a place where a lot of people use Brazilian cherry hardwood flooring, like new flooring. But you see what I mean? I don't want to subscribe anyway. So that's one thing that we do there. So we'll use ChatGPT, we'll use Google. We have a lot of software that we spend thousands of dollars a month to find keywords and to do research, like Ahrefs and all that. We spend a lot of money, but we use all of the different types of ways to figure out things for our clients. Okay, so the moral of this whole conversation is, you don't want your website to just go to a thank you page that looks like this. Now, he just started yesterday, so we're working on this. He's doing a video this weekend. I'm helping him. A lot of our clients are afraid to do videos, so we have to walk them through. All you're going to do is talk for like 30 seconds. It's very simple. You're introducing yourself. Because a personal experience instead of thank you for contacting us is always going to win. The big hint today, folks, is SMS is way more important than SMS is way more than important these days than using email marketing. Even though we do email marketing for our Ultimate 16 clients, we'll do email marketing. We're finding, because we're doing it, because at Top Click Joe, we also have a call center. And so we're doing all the work for the client. Like we have a client that does window tinting. Well, not only do we do the inbound calls, like we answer all the calls, but we do outbound calls. We sell for them. We call dealerships, commercial buildings, and we sell a lot of window tinting, making these calls for them, right? So we understand that when somebody fills out a form on their site, because we're answering all this, so we know real numbers. We are their company. The only thing that company's doing is the work. We're running their whole business for them. So if you're interested in that, by the way, a call center for that, just set up a 15-minute Zoom with me. I'll show you where to go here in a second. So anyway, I was talking to Bess this morning, my manager that deals with the call center, and she was telling me that on the email sequence we might get like 5-10%, response out of them, which is pretty good actually for email. But she said SMS is 90% response, and they're closing like 60% of those. So we're using text message a lot, and we're using like video, like I just showed you, like this, right? Like imagine, if they already know you because they already filled out a form, and they get something like this with some deal, like a deal, like, because if you go to my website, I'll just show you what I'm doing. If you go to Top Click Joe right here, you go to Top Click Joe. We do website design. If I go to the website design page, let me just go to it. And I'm sorry, this is my drop down, and it's big, right? That's awesome. So I'm on the website page. We do websites for $29.97. We build $5,000 websites up to 12 pages. We do a really good job with this. But on this deal, like I'm doing a deal, and I'm showing people how I'm just going to play the video because I think it's important so maybe you might want to do something like this yourself with a video. I watch the video and you'll understand what this is all about. It's 1:38 seconds. I will try to be quiet. Here we go. You know what? I just figured this out. I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, I'm having a bad day up here, aren't I? Okay, so anyway, let's do this. I just want to show you. I haven't been yeah, sometimes you got to get used to doing all this really quick so I don't screw this up. That's all right. It just shows that I'm human, right? Okay, so here's the screen. And what I was showing you, I don't know how much you missed that I was talking about, but here we are. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, you want a video here or something, right? When you have a thank you page. So maybe they'll answer when you call them on the phone or something like that. But also what we're doing, like I said, is we're using BombBomb for videos, and we're using email, but we're also sending this to SMS as a text message. Okay. So I'll just show you what I'm doing for my own company about websites. So I was showing you my website over here. I was on the website page, and I wasn't sharing my screen. We build websites for $29.97, which is pretty cheap for a 12-page website when you figure what you're getting. Like this is a website we just built right here. Go Yellow Ball, just so you get an idea. And it has location pages and everything they do and all the different places. I mean, this is a $29.97 website. Most people are charging like $10,000 for stuff like this. Okay, so let me go back to me. So there's this, but I'm doing a deal right now because I understand websites. For me, think about my business right now. And I know you're always thinking we work for you. We do a lot of stuff for you, but I'm just going to show you what you can do for your own business based on what I'm doing for mine. I've never marketed Top Click Joe ever. We bring in new clients almost daily. I have all these referrals, but I'm going to start marketing website development because that's a great way to bring somebody in to see our work ethic, to see our work, and now they're a warm lead for any of these other services that we offer at Top Click Joe, right? Okay, so let me go here now. So this is an email sequence that I'm sending to potential clients that might want websites. And I'm going to show you, first, they would watch the video, and this might intrigue them. And remember, when we're working with you, as a client, we're going to help you with a video for your business. So this is what I'm doing. I'm showing, remember, anytime you do anything, you got to be different than the competition. You got to show some difference. And I hope this is what I'm doing here. Okay, so the problem is you're not able to hear what it's saying in the background, right? You're not able to hear it, and I've tried to work on that, but I'll work on that, right? You can't hear what I'm saying. Man, I'm really screwing up today. This is a terrible video. I wonder how I don't show it, but it's too late. It's live, right? So you're seeing Joe actually screw up. That's awesome. Okay. So anyway, what I'm saying in the video that I was showing you is that, no web design company can do everything. No, they're not SEO experts and graphic artists and video editors and all copywriters, all the different things you need to be to build a real website. So I'm showing my team in the background. We use 10 people to build each website, and we bring in our whole team, like SEO people and copywriters and content writers and our web designer and our web development. Remember, web development is most companies, that's what they do. They develop websites. That's more like, coding and the back end and all that. A designer is like an interior designer. So most companies do that, but they're not experts in SEO and experts graphic artists. That's why all of our websites have original pictures, because we use our graphic artists. And if we do videos, we use our video editors and so on and so forth. So we're showing that we're different. And then we're showing, if I go back, I'm going to show you this without playing it. If I share my screen, anytime you're doing something like this, you always want to have some kind of a deal, okay? So in here, in the video, I'm sorry that you can't hear it, but in the video, we're saying for $29.97, I showed you the webpage, right? But down here, but it gets even better. I'm talking about this, and I built a page on my website. The only way you can see it is through that text message. Now we're giving people a discount. So this is what we do for our clients. We build pages for them when they're having deals, and we build something like mine is Top Click Joe is not your grandpa's web design agency. We don't design like that. So now instead of $29.97, you can get it for $2,300 today. Or I'm even giving a 6-month payment option, $417 a month for a full website. What I really want them to do is get on a 15-minute Zoom with me, right? I want to try to tell them, because if they have questions, most people are not going to buy, because you can click here and go buy it. Most people want to talk, right? So they can get on a meeting with me or they can call me. This is a video we did about how we're different than other people because we use a whole team. And so I built this page, and I'm showing, I just showed you the website we just built. And, then there's this is really good. So our copywriters helped with this so we can write this. And now we haven't tested it yet because we're brand new at marketing our own company. Where, what they say, well, I stay fairly busy, so I don't need to really market, but now I want to market web design, and I really want to go after it. This is the window tinting company that we're doing everything for them, even the call center, right? And so this is how you get it, right? And so this is how we build things. So I was just showing you how we do it so you can understand how we do it. All right. So anyway, I think I screwed up a few times today. I think I'll end this, but you get the idea. You can use ChatGPT for a lot of different things. You can use Google search. But remember, when people fill out the form, it's 2 to 6 people are actually going to reply back to you. I mean, you could call them 2 minutes later when you get it in your email and they don't answer. Then some of them say they never filled out a form. Well, sure they did. It's their name, their phone number, and all this info. I'm assuming somebody can go in that might know you and they can put all your information in there. And yes, that could happen. Who has that kind of time, right? But anyway, I'm just showing you, like when they get to the thank you page, it needs to be more than thank you. It needs to be a video. You need to sell yourself. There needs to be a reason for them to open it up. Because believe me, I know what people are doing when they're doing a search. They're at work, or it's late at night, or something like that. They're doing a search, and they're going into all the different companies that are at the top, and they're filling out their forms, right? They're just filling these forms out. Maybe somebody gets a hold of them first, and they answer, and they get hired. Now all these other people start trying to get a hold of them where they filled out 3 or 4 of them, right? 3 or 4 companies. Now they're not answered because now they're embarrassed because they've already hired somebody, and they're like, oh wow, I can't answer the phone, or I can't, or an email or something like that. So though, and I know that's true because I do it myself. I go in and I'm looking for something, and what was it that I just bought? It was God, I can't remember what it was. It was about these jars that have off-gassing. I forget what it was now. Anyway, I filled out 4 forms from 4 different companies, and the first person to get back to me, I talked to them and I bought the products, right? The other ones tried to get me, and I probably should have replied and said I've already hired somebody, but I didn't. But that's how it usually works, right? So if you have something that captures their attention, this video for your own business, you're gonna get a whole lot more conversions that way. People we live in a world now where people want personal feelings, personal attention, right? And you can do it with like BombBomb is really, I love this, or just make a video and send it to them. I'm just saying this is what we use for email and text message, okay? And so now they can get the even at the bottom of my text message, I even write get your low cost website today, which will open like I just showed you on that page, right? The promo page. And then I also have is you can do a 15-minute Zoom, and that opens also, right? Where they go in, you can go in and you can just pick a time, okay? Simple as that, man. All right, thank you all so much. Let me stop the. Once again, I'm not sharing. I'm this. What a. Okay, later. All right, until next time.